Hello, and welcome to the School Library Scoop with Scottie. In today's episode, I am going to quickly show you how you can start creating a virtual display or virtual guide for any topic of your choice. So what I'm showing you right now is the virtual guide that Laura Kelly and I made for social and emotional learning books and resources, just to give you an idea of what this looks like. And I was just going to start creating one for Bullying Prevention Month, which is in October, so I thought I would take you along for the ride. So I've opened a new presentation in Google Slides, and you can see that it gives me a template to start with, and I want to start with a blank page. So I'm going to delete these text boxes just to get them out of the way. And then I'm going to share with you my number one secret for creating these Bitmoji virtual displays. And that is this right here, which I'm going to send you a link for. And when you get this, make sure to make a copy of it so that you're not changing anything about the original. But I came across this when I first started making virtual displays, and it's amazing. So this is pages upon pages of items for your virtual display. And honestly, it makes you feel like you're working in a dollhouse, but it's so amazing because then you don't have to go out and try to Google search images for everything you want. It pretty much has everything you would need right in here. So I'm actually going to go back here into our presentation, and I'm going to start by adding a background. Now, I've already done a little bit of legwork on this, and I've saved a background to my desktop. So I'm going to choose that image and drop it in here. So this is going to be my backdrop, my background for the slides. And the reason I want to add it as a background is so that it can't be moved around and changed. This is here to stay now. And then of course I can duplicate this slide so that I have this on every single page as my background. Jump back up here to slide 1, and of course I want to add a bookshelf because this is going to be a virtual display. So once I'm in this copy, all I have to do is copy whatever item I want, whatever image I want, and then pull back over here to the one I'm working in and paste it. And then I can resize, maybe make it a little bit longer this direction so I can fit more books on it, and slide it right down there. Okay. And then of course the other thing that's important is the Bitmoji, if you want to add your Bitmoji or if you have one. And so I've got that over here in my other browser. So that's actually in an extension in Chrome. So if you don't have the Bitmoji extension yet, you would just Google Bitmoji extension. It would drop it into your Chrome browser. And then when you click on it, it brings up your Bitmoji. Now, this is where it gets a little bit complicated because then you also have to have Bitmoji, the app on your phone, where you can change your outfit and do all sorts of fun things on there. And then once you change it on your app, it'll automatically update it in your extension. So I'm going to go with what I've got on today, and then I'm going to do a search. And I like to do a search for pose because that gives full body poses or full body images. And I'll just pick something pretty neutral. I'll go with this guy here. So I'm going to copy this image, and then I'm going to be able to drop it right into my display. And then again, resize. Good. So from there, I can also add text box. So I'll add this text box up here and say bullying prevention resources. And then of course I can play with my font, etc. So then from here I would start playing around maybe with more items in the Bitmoji classroom. Like I said, there's all sorts of things here. There's posters. A lot of the posters would be great for bullying prevention. So be fair, be nice, all of these. And I would start dropping things in. Like I said, it's sort of like a dollhouse and it can get a little addictive. And then I would start adding in books. So finding books and then creating a link. So I'll just pretend this is a book for now since I don't have one in here. And then I would insert a link and just link that out to information about that book or that resource. And so that's the start. That's kind of the basics, and then you play with it. This can be used for so many topics, and then to share it out there virtually with your students and your staff and your parents. Super, super fun. If you have any questions, let me know, and I hope you enjoy playing around with this. See you next time.